he really don't like dressing like that no more. To be honest with you, like we just filmed 2 movies, and it's me like 85% of the time because of AI.
How did you, man? Because you were just throwing out all these big names.
Oh.
They just so casual for you. But how did you even get? Because most people don't know, you are Tyler Perry's stunt double.
Yeah, I do. I play Medea, Joe. I was Heathrow. Remember that? You know what? You gotta do it now.
Oh,
You know.
yeah.
So people don't understand that. That because Mr. Perry plays a lot of characters. So a lot of times he needs me to come in and interact with him and just do it. But the Medea is me a lot of the times that people don't understand because I got it down pat. And he really don't like dressing like that no more. To be honest with you, like we just filmed 2 movies, and it's me like 85% of the time because of AI.
Really?
Yeah, and how it happened was I was in Atlanta, and I think it was 2005, something like that. It was me, Jonathan Slocum, Marcus D. Wiley, and John Gray. Because
I started with Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus dope.
Yeah.
And people don't understand John Gray was a Christian comic. He used to do comedy before he became this preacher bishop. You know what I mean? And was very, very funny.
Really?
That's why him being a bishop and preacher is only natural and a great teacher. So I had did a joke talking about I couldn't imagine that Medea was Jehovah's Witness going door to door. And I didn't know Mr. Perry was, he was at the suite, I don't know why. I don't know how there was a suite at a church. He was in the suite. And, I did the joke. And afterwards he came and was like, yo, man, you was funny, him and his entourage. You ever thought about doing movies or whatever? And I was like, well, yeah, because I thought I was sexy, Nuke. Thought I'd be the one with baby oil on, you know what I mean? Singing, shabba with it, tweet. They were like, no, we want you to play with D. I was like, you want me to do what? Oh, man, I can't do that. I'm 6'4", 250 pounds strong, member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. I am not dressed like you crazy. They said, well, this how much we gonna pay you. I was like, hello, Brown, if you don't stop popping that gum right now, I'm going to down 9. Boy, I had it down pat. You could tell me I wore a slip. You hear me? You can say whatever you want. A slip, the amount of money, man, you understand. I had a check with a comma in it. You think I'm going to sit here and complain to you, man? Please, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And that was back in, what year was this when you started?
2005.
So
2005.
a year after you started?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's why I say the blessings is, it's like when you favored, that is crazy. If you favored and you believe, you know what I mean? Like, I never doubt anything. You know what I mean? And faith is it. Like, I used to ask, when people ask God for, this what I want, this what I want, this what I want. What worked for me, I'm not saying that's wrong, but what worked for me is when I was like, God, you know what? I think I may be shortchanging myself. So let me just give you a blank list, and you put on what is meant for me, and I'm going to just walk in favor or walk in faith. And once I quit my job, man, and went out to Atlanta a year later, you know what I mean? It was like I was with him.
What?
You know what I mean? And it was just one of those situations, and it put me in rooms where, I got to learn. And that's why I love, like, I know the business now. So it's like now when I do pop and it's my time, I'm capitalizing. I'm talking about we gonna have a Shed G creamery, Shed G daycare. I'm gonna turn my little 15 minutes into like a long legacy of earnings for my family. So that's what I've learned. That's the main thing you want to do, because sometimes when people get their 15 minutes, they broke in 30. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not how I want to be.
Yeah, that is dope, man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever? I know you're in movies, but you ever thought about doing it where you are your own self, you are a character, or
man,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you why. So what happened was, like, I'm like, a lot of times, like, people don't know until after they meet me, right? So I tell them, they know about the Medea stuff. You can't tell when it's me, whatever, which is cool, because if you could, I wouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
So then after they meet me and they're watching, like, I've been on Meet the Browns as myself, House of Pain, or Ricky Smiley show. So it's like I've been on other stuff as myself. And it's so funny how I know when I'm getting a residual check, because people call me, they text me, hey, man, I just saw you on this. Oh, that's crazy, man. I didn't know it was you. And it was like, all right, cool. So now I'm in the point of, okay, I'm about to write my own story, like write just a short. Because the one thing that I've learned on being on the movie sets for over 20 years to how to do it. So the angles, the lightings, the grips, and just whatever it is, I know how to shoot a film now. So this last movie I was on, I was like, you know what, it's time. You know what I mean? And like I say, I've always moved when I heard something from above, you know, either my mother, my grandmother, you know, that speak to me through spirit or even God, I'm like, it's time. And just like you said, it's time for me to write, but it's certain what I want to do. Because everybody always asks me, well, how come you haven't did skits and how come you in social media? Boy, you would be dope. Because I didn't want to be, it's no knock on nobody. I just didn't want to be silly and looked at it silly, whatever. But now, coming soon, I have my skits I'm about to start putting out that I feel is going to be like, okay, this is different and it's going to relate to a lot of people.
Yeah, that's dope, man.